today. Um, Hello, Belle. Hi,
Oh
welcome.
my, thank you. Can you hear
Yes,
me?
yes, I can hear you just fine. Before we get into
Okay.
what you have to say, I want to introduce you to everyone on this
Thank
call.
you.
Belle is a mother, a successful entrepreneur, an author, motivational speaker, feminine hygiene expert with, get
Yes.
this, more than 3 million. At first, when I read it, I said, okay, 3,000. I said, wait, there are a few more zeros. 3 million followers on social
Yes.
platforms. Belle leads women of all ages around the world to achieve ultimate feminine wellness. I love that. And we're hearing that word, feminine, feminine. And today, Belle is going to be showing us how to navigate the currents and embrace change. All right, Belle, I'm
Yes.
going to hop off and let you do your thing.
All right. Thank you so much, Sophia. Hey, everyone. If you cannot hear me well, that's because I'm in Africa and we have an internet problem right now. But hello, everyone. My name is Belle Jones. I am an entrepreneur. I am a CEO of multiple companies such as Belle Secrets, Belle Secret Europe, Queen's Academy, and so many other babies. And I am so glad to be talking about the current and, well, navigating the current and embracing change in 2024 as women. Unfortunately, I don't have a PowerPoint, but that's okay. I hope my words will be able to impact, touch, and maybe inspire some of you guys. So, somehow, I'm going to start with understanding your strength or our strength. As women, it is so important for us to understanding the strength that we have. And when I say strength, I mean knowing that resilience is one of them, knowing how to multitask, being emotionally intelligent, or having visions. So when I decided to speak about this particular subject, I was like, I need to talk about our strength as women. We don't even know that we are strong. We don't even know what we can do until we do it. You guys know that if you are a mother, when your child is sick, you become the best FBI in the world. That's how I know we have strength. And I saw my mom, may she rest in peace, turn out to be the best FBI, the best cook, the best of everything anyone could ask for. So, as women, I don't know if we have many here, please understand your strength. You have strength. Don't let anyone downplay you or make you feel like you are nothing or tell you you cannot do anything. Whatever you decide to do, put your mind into it and do it. I was listening to the queen who just went by and she said something very, very impactful. And I'm not going to say word to word, but I'm going to say this. She said that she said we need to embrace something, but I'm just going to say we need to embrace change, embracing change. Now, when I mentioned resilience early, it was about knowing how to share your stories as women and bouncing back whenever we have setback. And I also mentioned multitasking. It is important for us to know how to examine what's going on and know how to maneuver around the problems that we have. I know I don't have a lot of minutes, so I'm not going to be too long. I'm also going to talk excuse me, I'm also going to talk about embracing the change in our daily lives, but also in the workplace. You guys know that when you leave an old job for a new job, there is a lot of change. And when you leave a relationship to be single or a single mom, there is a lot of change. Knowing how to adapt to these different changes is very important. So learn how to adapt to different changes, and changes don't only come in a workplace or as a mother, they also come on social media. There is so much change happening every single day on social media. And that is why continuous learning is so important. If you don't continue learning, you're going to feel like you are left behind by everyone. I know some people say there's a lot of stress in the need of ongoing education. I understand that. A lot of people don't like to always having to develop new things or being told what to do. But if you decide to be on social media and you want to grow and succeed, I believe that knowing how to embrace change in whatever situation that you are will definitely help you grow. Either it is a relationship, either it is a workplace, or just on social media. Learn how to bounce back, come back. Don't dwell on the sadness or on the things that are changing too much. Adapt to them and keep on growing and keep on winning. I'm also going to talk about the power of community when I talk about change, and this speaks mostly to me because I'm one of those people. I have been growing by myself for 10 years. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've never went out and looked for a group of people or looked for a society or be a group of people be with a group of people with whom I can work. I've never done that until I met Nancy and Nimi, and today I feel like I have a powerful group of women who are always there. I never knew such thing existed. I was so used of people backstabbing me and always being negative or always trying to steal my ideas and things like that. I never understood the power of community. But now that I am in this group with these ladies, I'm like, wow, everyone is not out there to hurt us. Everyone is not out there to do us wrong. There is definitely a power, knowing how to collaborate, having mentorship, engaging in different community activities, and doing things with other people can definitely help you in your business. That's how I see it. I'm definitely just sharing with you guys what I'm doing and what I think change in 2024, how to adapt to change. I'm also going to talk about knowing how to balance your personal and professional life. That's one of the questions that I get the most, given the fact that I have an academy with more than 6,000 students and I'm so followed on social media, on all the platforms you can think of, from YouTube to Snapchat to Pinterest. And people are always asking me, how do you balance your personal and professional life? And my answer is having boundaries. I have boundaries. You know me without knowing me. When you decide to go on social media, you need to know why you are going on social media. Why are you going on social media? No, when I first started, I didn't know why. All I knew was I wanted to make videos, I wanted to encourage, I wanted to help women, I wanted everyone to feel good, feel clean. I didn't know why. But today, it took me a lot of time to sit back and ask myself, why are you on here? What do you truly want? So, balancing life, professional life, and personal life for me is first off, having boundaries. Second, knowing how to prioritize your personal life and your business life. And the third thing, knowing how to communicate, organize, and getting help. Getting help. That's very, very hard for a lot of people to get help, especially when you have a business and your business is your baby. You feel like no one can truly understand or do the things you do. But when you allow yourself to embrace other people and tell people, you know what, I need your help because you cannot do everything by yourself. And that was a huge change for me. When I started Belle Secrets, my biggest company in 2018, I was by myself. The money was good, everything was good, but I knew I could not make even more if I was only by myself. I needed to embrace that change and I needed to open my arms to other people and allowing them to help me. And that's what I did. For me personally, I have a lot of help. I have people helping me to do so many things. And at the same time, I have two lives. I have my social media life and then I have my personal life. My personal life is barely on social media. You will never see my personal life. My children, my husband, never. My house, never. But you will always see me and my work, and I'm outside with my friends. So you feel like you know me, but you truly don't know me. So it is important for us women, I'm just talking to myself, to know how to balance your personal life and your professional life. And I'm gonna end this little conference, this conference with what I call the call to action, knowing how to knowing how to take command or knowing how to just start something without sitting somewhere and dwelling on it. I have so many people telling me, my idea came to me in 2015. I sat down and I procrastinated. We're in 2024 and I see someone else doing the same thing I wanted to do. So many of us have been through it. where you have an amazing idea, and you are not sure, you are doubting yourself, you don't think you can do it. Maybe your family or your friends or the people you're hanging with are telling you that's impossible, or you don't have enough finances, so you just drop the idea, and the next thing you know, you see someone on social media doing the same thing, or maybe your friend, maybe your best friend, and now you want to get up and go do it, and the next thing you know, people are calling you a copycat, but it was actually your idea, but you never told anyone. Just do it. Just do it. I call it the call to action. I'm like, you know what? You need action. You need action in your life. I have been listening to so many podcasts that says, if you don't take a leap of faith and just go for it, you don't even know if you're gonna fall or if you're gonna fly. So just go for it. If you're listening to me and you're doubting yourself, hey, listen, I'm here. If you want me to give you some free tips, I will do it gladly. I have joined this community. I am a family now. I understand that we may do the same thing, but we are different people. And what's mine cannot be yours, and what's yours cannot be mine. And we are all blessed. That's it for me today. Thank you so much for having me. I hope the message was straightforward and was also impacting. Thank you so much, Sophia.
Oh, Belle, wonderful. I really love what you said. I'll make sure I put a note on this, said they know me, but they don't really know me. As
Yes.
far as your followers and your audience. Okay, I know that
Mm,
there's some people probably, and if you all have some questions for Belle, please drop it in the chat. But I do have
please do.
one question for you. Okay,
Oh,
actually,
nice.
here we go. Brittany actually has a question. Um,
Okay.
what strategies do you use to cultivate an inclusive and supportive environment for women in leadership positions?
All right. What an amazing answer. The power of giving.
Hmm.
I understood the power of giving to other women for me. That's how I believe, I think that's how I cultivate that. The power of giving. I understood that by giving, you are more powerful.
Mm.
I remember having a mentor. Well, somebody I thought was a mentor to me a few years back. And I looked up to this person like God, and I love this person. And when I decided to finally started doing what I was doing, the person was older than me. This person was a mentor. I felt like the person saw me as a competitor, and it became so hard. And up to now, it hurts me because of all the things I have done, I would have loved to say, because of my mentor, because of her, I did this and I did that. But I don't have that person. I worked by myself, and it was hard. So I decided and I took the decisions, and I was like, you know what? If somehow God blesses me to reach my goals, I would be different. I don't care if someone is selling the same thing as me. If I can be a power to her, if I can be an inspiration, if I can be a blessing, I will be that blessing, because what's mine will never be hers, and what's hers will never be mine.
That's
So
good.
for me, is the power of giving, knowing how to give to other people. They say when you give, you receive more, 10
Mhm.
times fold.
Oh, that's really
Yes.
good. And we know that it's more of a blessing to give than to receive.
Yes,
I
it
do
is.
have one more question for you, Val, especially
Yes.
when it comes to social media and creating boundaries. So let's say you're that woman who has overshared too much in the past on social. How do you now start to, I guess, recorrect what you've done and how you now present yourself as someone who maybe you choose to be someone who doesn't want to share as much on social?
Well, I believe there is no such thing as giving too much. I think for me, I think that I can say, well, the reason why I'm saying there is no such thing is because I started YouTube in 2014. So 2024 is actually 10 years on YouTube with 1 million followers. So in 20,
Congratulations, Val. Wow.
in 2014,
Consistency.
yes, yes, ma'am. In 2014, I was just talking on YouTube about how to take care of yourself for 6 years straight, giving free advices, giving free everything. And then from 24, well, no. 4 years, sorry. From 2014 to 2018, I was tired. Well, I don't want to say tired, but it was enough giving for free,
Mm,
right? I was
mm.
like, okay, how am I going to switch this giving into making money as well? Because listen, I love money and money loves me. We can say whatever we
Okay.
want. We all love money, okay? So 2018, I decided to launch my products, and people were still looking forward to the videos because they were used to free stuff. Having
Mm,
free is always good. Everybody loves free, right? So I had to find a strategy behind the free. So now I would come and talk about a subject, and I would be like, okay, you want me to dig deep into it? You know what? I have an ebook for you. I have an ebook. You can go grab it and read the remaining in there. And you know what? If you buy my ebook, I will give you a free product at the same time. So I came up with that strategy of how to give without giving too much. So
mm.
if you feel that you've been giving too much and you want to stop giving, how about you find a way of keep on giving without making them feel like you're not giving anymore? At the same time, you can use the strategy of social media, because today on social media, we are not allowed to say a lot of things. On YouTube, for example, I'm not allowed to say the V word that we have. And therefore, I can't say V word. So I will use that to my advantage. I will be like, okay, you guys know there are words I cannot say here. So you can either join my academy where you pay monthly subscription for $79.99, or you can buy my ebook for $100 and get all the information with all the words that you want to see. And I am open and I'm telling you everything. And people are just, some people are curious. Some of them get the ebook, some of them come to the academy, and therefore I get to give them this information, but they're paying for the information. At the same time, I'm still giving them a little bit of the free information. So you just have to know how to play with your words. Communication is very important. And what has helped me into knowing how to, if I can say, convince the customer is reading. I read a lot, and I'm still reading, and I'm still learning, and knowing how to convince and making, you know what, Sophia, understand this. People buy with emotions and with their eyes before they buy with money. So
Mm.
once you understand that people buy with emotions and with their eyes before they buy with money, you have understood the business.
Oh,
Go on out there and use it to your advantage. Show them what they want to see, right? Because they buy with their eyes first, right? Touch the emotion. Stop with the music that makes you jump. You can dance in your bedroom or in your bathroom, I don't care. But use that type of music that is going to touch that side of the brain. What side of the brain affects emotions? You have to use that type of music. And that has been my business all these years. So,
that is
a
free
little
game
bit of
right
information.
there. You were given the free game. People buy with their eyes, their emotions before they buy with their money. Thank you so much,
Yes,
Belle.
ma'am.
Um,
Thank you,
I
Sophia.
we hope that we get to speak to you again, but if not, you all can
Me too.
follow Belle on